What's up, y'all?
Hey.
All right, that sounded good, man. Hey, yeah. Maybe I add a little bit too much on the back end of that.
That's fine.
Hey, yeah.
I like the back end.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Okay.
We live on the gram on my end.
Same, mine too. Live on Insta.
On Insta. This is my wife.
All right.
Say hi.
Hey, Julie. Oh, hey.
We live on the gram.
Same, mine too.
Yeah,
Live
buddy.
on Insta.
On Insta. Hey, you gotta follow this guy on Instagram.
What guy?
Right, Beyond Anxiety. I share his profile. He has some really great clips about anxiety and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
I share his profile.
Okay. Oh, I see what's happening. Look, I'm trying to listen to all things at once.
You got everything going on. Well, hey, listen, my name is Viren.
Hey, Julie.
This is my wife, Zakia,
Hi.
and we're at the Chapples.
Oh,
You
wait.
No, you missed it.
Do it
I don't
again.
feel like doing it again.
Please.
I don't want to. Hi, my name is Viren.
And I'm Zakia.
And we're the Chapples.
That's right, babe.
Shout out to the Harpers.
Harper fam.
Woo, woo, woo. Listen, we have had some really deep conversations
We have
for like 17 weeks straight.
17.
It feels like 29. I thought it was funny, but whatever.
Did I miss your joke? I'm sorry. Wait.
No,
What?
My jokes aren't funny. So.
They are funny. I just miss them sometimes.
It's all good. It's all good.
I apologize. I was trying to listen and
We
get
have a
it.
lot of serious topics.
We
And it's
do.
going to be another one tonight. But I like the fact that we have fun.
We do. We have more fun than we do seriousness sometimes.
We have to have balance.
Yeah.
You know what balance does for me?
What?
It brings down my anxiety.
Oh, that's good.
I learned that from Alice.
Come on, Alice. And we love you, girl.
I want to call her and just say, hey, girl, I'm going to check in with you, but I don't want to pay a copay.
Maybe can you send her an email?
You know what? I want to see her face.
Oh. Can you Zoom call
I
her?
don't know.
Or is there still a
I
copay?
don't want to pay the copay
Oh.
because our specialty copays have gone up to what, $60. You're disrespectful.
It's the 65 for me that I just don't like.
Nobody want to pay $65 for a copay.
Nobody. I have no interest in desire.
You know what I could do, babe? Is I could use my free mental health
sis
visits.
goes to Alice too. Holla.
Seinfeld?
What? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's stuck. But all right, I'm just gonna let him live there.
You're not going to judge me.
You right. Come on.
You're not going to judge me out here in these mental health streets.
That was smart, babe. You're smarter than me every day.
I don't
I'm
know,
just
but
a
I don't
pretty
know
face.
about every day.
I'm just a pretty face.
You are definitely beauty, and I am
Well,
the beast.
listen, on tonight.
Where's your boss gloss? How you the co-founder and owner of Blended Harmony and don't know where your gloss is?
I know where it is. Do I want to go get it? Not necessarily. Does anyone else hate when people do that? Like they ask their own questions and then they answer them?
Yeah, I know I do.
Do I want to get up? No, not really.
I don't think I will.
Like, who's asking their own? I mean, a lot of people do it, and no shade. Shout out all
shade.
the love.
No shade.
No, it's no
Call
shade.
it what it is.
It's no shade.
It's definitely shade.
It's just misunderstanding. Like, do you want me to reply, or you got this whole conversation with yourself?
Anyway, while y'all coming in, y'all share this on your timeline. Share, tag somebody in the feed when you're coming in. Put their name in, at them, especially if they need some help, or if they just want to laugh, or you just need a break from the day. Tag one person and share it one time.
Breaks from the day. Bring your tea, or
Bring your
coffee,
tea.
or whatever other drink you would like to have.
So for y'all who know what we do what we do, and we do it because we want to. We always do an icebreaker with the game here. Tonight's conversations. Tonight I have a question for you.
Already?
Already.
Not in the game?
Yeah, it's in the game.
Oh.
But I want to go. You always go first.
No, do I?
Always. Y'all ready for the question? It says, what barrier do you feel is keeping us from going to the next level in our relationship?
In our relationship?
Yeah. What barrier?
Wait, first of all,
What barrier?
I need to identify the next level that we're trying to obtain.
We just conquered 3 years, right?
Yeah. Well, according to you, it's almost 7. But
I've been married to you for 7 years, so.
It's funny. It's funny that we don't have the same anniversary date.
We have like 5 of them. We have like 5. But seriously, what barriers?
What barriers?
Let's say the next level of the evolution of our marriage into, I don't know. It's your question.
I know.
But so you fill in the gap and you tell us what you want to hear.
Barrier do you feel is keeping us going to the next level in our relationship?
I get where you're coming from. Like the next level. I get you.
Like, I don't.
Let's say as a couple who will be doing business or ministry more in this next season.
The barrier?
Yeah, what things do we need to topple or tear down? Kind of fix them before it comes.
Time management?
Okay. Explain.
Management? I don't even know if that's really one though. Because I feel like in the last 3 years, we've done so much better with time management.
Okay.
However,
comma.
Maybe this one I'm at a loss for because I don't know the barrier. I mean, even in our time management, we adjust when it's needed. So I can't even really call it a barrier.
Even if the barrier is revisiting or kind of reinforcing something, what about that?
I know one thing for sure is that we need to increase our rest.
Yes, God. Increase rest.
That's a barrier. We want to go, do. And then we're like, oh gosh, we're so tired. How did we get so tired? Why are we so tired? And I'm like, yeah, no, we know why.
Our pastors have taught us you need to rest at the same level you release.
Mm-hmm.
Rest at the same level you release.
And I feel like,
and that's our church information right there.
We are better than we were last year.
Well, I'm kind of coming up. Like I think you're coming down and I'm coming up. Yes. I think we're real close because when I met you, you stayed in the streets 8 days a week.
Yeah.
372 days a year. 27 hours a day. I mean, I've never been for the streets. I don't even know what that means. I hear people say it. It might mean a bad thing.
It is.
I'm gonna turn to my own thing. I've never been for the streets, meaning that I've never been in the streets a lot ever. Even when I was in the streets doing whatever, I wasn't in the streets. I still wanted to be at the house.
That's funny because
I was employing people even when I was a kid. Hey, I started a lawn mowing business, babe, when I was like 8. And had all the homies working for me because I didn't want to be outside in the heat.
Entrepreneurial.
So if they gave me $5, I would go ahead and give them their 50-cent quarter. I would collect the money and go back to the house. And they come back, hey, we need some more water. I'm like, cool, here. And give y'all this. I was paying staff.
Yeah, seriously.
Even when I was supposed to be in the street, I didn't want to be.
Well, I know that's one thing that we have to focus on this year. Especially this year, because I know fourth quarter always tries to beat us up. It's like the last push of the year, right?
Yeah.
And it's always September, October that we feel like.
Yeah, but we've already set it up for success because we're not doing.
Right.
We're not doing it. So if you expect to come to the house and get brisket, turkey, and 8 types of potatoes at our house in November, you might be disappointed because we're going to be somewhere else.
Yeah, like my thing is this at this point.
Okay, we got to go.
Is it my turn?
No, at this point. Go ahead, finish it.
Yeah, like I'm super close with my parents, so I find it difficult to not be around with and near when it comes to like holidays and stuff. But I am working on not overexhausting myself and not overextending my family simply for a moment. And not that moments aren't special or to be protected or, to be loved on and things like that. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that I am force feeding my family into a break.
Tweet that. And if you're coming in, hold on. If you're coming in, share this on your feed. Tag somebody in the conversation because we want to hear what y'all got to say too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I just know that, like, our family always expects, okay, this is what's happening this year. This is what we're doing this year. This is how it's going to go this year, and it's just not going to look the same because I am trying to break the barrier.
Absolutely. For
our family to have more rest.
Great response. Yeah. So it's your turn.
Okay, my turn. I don't like any of these.
Huh.
Ooh, I love this one.
Uh-oh, here we go. It's usually a good one. She says, I love this one.
Who would you say started our biggest fight? Explain.
The devil. The devil.
All right, theologian, can you come back to planet Earth?
The devil. It was the devil. I don't think our biggest argument was started by anybody.
What was our biggest argument?
I don't know.
I don't either.
We don't. Okay. See, people get weird about stuff like this because they don't want to jinx it. Man, I almost said a bad word. Come on.
Don't say bad words.
Because you don't jinx something.
No.
Because I don't believe in all that. If I say it, it's... Man, please. I got the Lord, a wife, a hatchet. I got weapons. I don't. What am I? Ooh. If I say it, it's going. Nah. We're covered. We're good. We didn't have an argument, but we definitely had a misunderstanding.
What was it? My wedding dress?
That's a good one, but no. It wasn't even a misunderstanding. It was more of I was confused and you was tripping because of somebody else was going through.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, I was trying to fix it. I was trying to work it out like, ooh, if I do this, I'll bring this, I'll cook this. And she wasn't feeling me at all.
No.
But it had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with her. It had everything to do with what somebody else was going through. And that just kind of seeped over.
So here's the thing. And I know I say here's the thing a lot, but it's because here is the thing. Understand this. When you're walking with someone through something, there is always the chance that whatever they're going through can attach itself to you.
Amen.
And if you're not paying attention to said things, emotions, trauma,
triggers,
any of those things, then you set yourself up for the attack.
You do.
Not even knowing that you're about to be attacked.
Sure.
But you definitely set yourself up for it by lack of attention. And the problem is that your attention is on something or someone else. So you're not paying attention to self. You're giving your undivided attention to whatever this other person, place, or thing is in an attempt to try and help. And that's really, you're right. I really had to repent for that one because I know better, right? I know better. And to allow someone else's issue, we'll just call it an issue, come up into our marriage due to a lack of my own self discerning, right? Like I didn't discern the situation properly. It was a jump into, let me help. How do I help? Because let's face it, y'all, that's like where I live, right? I want to help people. I want to help people the best way that I can. But sometimes my help is to sit down.
Hallelujah.
And so
I'm gonna do a part B.
Okay.
We had again, it wasn't even an argument. It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Because and when I say that I married Zakia in the parking lot of Yard House.
Oh, Mama, where were you?
I meant it. Like after that conversation, I was locked in.
Yeah.
But see, what people fail to realize, I was raised by a bunch of old people. And which gave me old school values.
Yeah.
And I felt bad after my last relationship because I didn't get a chance to really make my elders proud.
Sure.
Because I went about it in the most raggedy, trifling way. And I mean all of those syllables. Raggedy and trifling. And so I said to myself,
Insert Baptist.
It's
tambourines here.
I don't have tambourines, but I got clout. But y'all can't hear on Instagram, but we got a thing with clap.
It's funny.
It's fun. I wish y'all could hear it because it's really cool. But I didn't get a chance to show that I was a gentleman in my last relationship to my elders to make them proud.
Oh,
I said to myself, nah, pimpin', I'm doing it. So I said to myself, I didn't tell you, and this was the problem, that I was going to court you. I should have set the stage. Like, here are the props. Here's the curtain.
For sure.
These things are going to happen. I'm going to be in stealth mode because, and here are the reasons why. And so we out here dining and whining and chilling and hanging and kissing in the mouth. Wait a minute. I thought I was grown.
You are.
I kissed you in the mouth several times. I mean, hold on, let me look. He's gonna get embarrassed.
Stop.
Hold on. Let me lust after my wife for a minute.
Okay.
No, so I courted her, and I didn't tell nobody except my mom. And it was a month before I even told her.
That was crazy.
Because I needed this to be
authentic.
Yeah. And I wasn't about to share my moments with nobody except Jehovah. Like
I was okay.
but I didn't tell you.
Same boat. I didn't. And my thing was like, I'm genuine.
How come you ain't told nobody? You ain't sharing my. You won't let me put. When you afraid, you ashamed of our relationship. I'm like,
and that's so funny. Okay.
Hold on. That wasn't it. I was really just protecting what we had because it was so doggone special.
Sure. And had that been communicated, I would have followed suit because that's just who I am. Like Julie said, come through sound effects.
But that was something that was interesting because I really should have just been more communicative about it because it would have.
Well, it would.
And we laughed about it afterwards.
Yeah, sure. After
you were like,
I'm like, dang, why didn't you just tell me you were old? Like old school. Like it's not a bad thing to be old school. In fact, I am almost 100% positive that a lot of women our age would prefer that from men.
Maybe I'll teach a class.
Ooh. How to court class? Courtship. And beardhood. Do that.
Speaking of beards, we have a business that sponsors our live. It is called Blended Harmony. That's our website, and we have some great products out right now. We got y'all ate up them sugar scrubs. Mama, we got yours coming.
Yeah.
Y'all ate up those sugar scrubs, and we got a couple left.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday, My wife asked me to put some sugar scrub on my feet in the shower.
I gave him unscented, so that way, he wouldn't feel all,
it's
crazy
fine. I've never put nothing like that on in the shower. And so, yes, fellas, I used the sugar scrub on my left foot from mid-calf to big toe.
Do you love it?
Hold on.
Okay.
I see y'all are skilled more in the shower.
Oh, women?
Yeah, because y'all doing more.
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah.
I wasn't used to the one leg up, one leg down situation. So when I put the one leg up, put the sugar scrub on, the bottom of the foot, top of the foot, ankle, mid-calf, shin bone area.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, okay, this feels kind of good. I remember you said rinse it off. So I had to go from the one leg up situation to the water to rinse it off.
Right.
So when the bottom of that foot hit that porcelain, whoa. You didn't even hear it, but it squeaked.
I'm sorry.
Like I was wearing a basketball shoe.
In the tub.
I almost lost my life. Ooh. So the right foot didn't get moisturized, but I will say that left foot felt really supple. And if I wasn't, if my blood pressure wasn't risen, I would have. I got to get dressed because we late now. I done scared myself into a new session. Call my doctor.
That's funny.
But no, go to our website, get some sugar scrub, get some other things. We have Boss Gloss, we have the White Russian, we have some drink specials.
Yeah.
And we might do a 2-for-1, like a happy hour.
We could do happy hour.
We have the White Russian, we have the Manhattan.
Yeah.
We have one pink mimosa left.
No, we don't.
Nope,
pink mimosas are gone.
It is gone. But we do have pink mimosa sugar scrub.
No, we don't.
We don't.
Pink mimosa is gone, just in case everyone is confused.
Yeah, hey, William. Y'all come on and go on.
It's gone.
We got some body butter.
Yeah.
We're going to be restocking our shelves.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. So in the next few weeks, you'll see some old things coming and some new things dropping because we got oils. And what I've been using, and we sell massage oil. Kind of. But yeah, I've been using the massage oil because it's amazing oil as an after shower oil. Because the butter be so heavy sometimes.
Child, the butter is fine for me.
But I'm getting a little bougie with my skin. But y'all go to our website, blendedharmony.net, and unash yourself. I'm gonna like saying that.
You are.
I had a question for you.
I think you do already. Okay, go.
Fill in the blank.
Oh, jeez.
I irritate you the most when
Oh, God. When you wake me up out of the bathroom, coming out of the bathroom, and then immediately get in the bed and scratch
my leg
for 15 straight minutes. That's half the reason why I gave you the sugar scrub, so you could heal the scratches that could potentially be tearing up your leg. Who?
I hate you.
Why? For scratching? Babe.
That's what irritates you the most when
most. Because then I have to find my headphones and put my headphones in so I can go back to sleep. Because I don't want to for 15 minutes. It's like a whole beat. Do you scratch to a beat?
No. But I scratch until it's over. And listen, I'm going to go to work on my response.
Oh my God.
I'm going to get in there. You know why? Because especially if it's on the night where I wore socks.
Yes.
And
I cried.
Because of COVID and the pandemic and just me being an introvert anyway, I don't wear socks at the house. And so I'm at the house 5 of the 7. And maybe there might be an extra day where I go outside other than a Bible study or a church service on Sunday, maybe like a Saturday afternoon, but I don't wear socks. So when I come home and I hate sleeping with socks.
And I sleep with socks.
I feel that I can't breathe if I have socks on my feet.
Well, I can't sleep when they come off.
And so
I try my hardest to be dead sleep before you come out the bathroom. So at least that's why I tell you all the time, like I sleep by myself, because my husband goes into the bathroom and then I try to fall asleep. But the problem is not me falling asleep by myself. Okay, I'm fine there. I do my evening devotional. I listen to my water sounds and I go to sleep. It's the waking up that.
And so I would, because I take my socks off in the bed.
I know.
Maybe, and it's not even.
Take them off in the bathroom.
It's not. No.
Why?
I don't know. It's like a nightly ritual.
God, can you do it out here? Anywhere but in there with me. Scratch somewhere.
Anywhere but in there with me.
Scratch somewhere else for 15 minutes.
It just feels so good.
Then come to bed.
It just feels so good when you're laying down and I don't even reach down to take the sock off.
I know.
I'm a professional.
You are a pro with your toe.
I'm a toe pro.
He's a toe pro.
I'm a pro. If y'all don't know that reference, we can't be friends.
We can be friends, but
we can't be friends if you don't know.
Outer court friends.
Nah. If you don't know that reference, we can't be friends, period.
Oh.
I'm a toe pro.
It's my turn.
But thank you for sharing my business on how I scratch my ankle. It feels good. I don't care. Like
that one will make you cry. Okay.
Go ahead.
When I'm gone for too long, what do you miss most about me?
You. Okay. When you're gone, say it again.
For too long.
Too long. So you got to define too long because it could mean 5 minutes for me. So.
Okay. All right. So like if I have an appointment.
Like today.
I wasn't even gone that long.
You were gone for like 17 hours. You left home at 4 a.m. and you just got home like 5 minutes.
So y'all want the truth or not? Because today I left at 1:15. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
And you got home.
And I got home at 5:30.
So, 4 hours. What did I miss about you the most?
And I talked to you all the way home.
It wasn't all the way home. It was like 5 minutes.
It was 20.
Everything's 5 minutes.
Okay.
One thing you'll never understand from the outside in is that my wife is hilarious. And that's to me. And that's all that's important. If y'all never get the jokes or understand, why does my head look like that?
Because your thing is holding it up. Random. Hello, squirrel. What?
What you don't understand is Zakiya is hilarious. To me.
No, I'm not.
It just be the most random, goofiest, weird, little quirky, whatever. And even if it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'll crack my door and listen to her and Janaea having these random.com/ what the heck are y'all talking about?
Because she is a squirrel just like me.
And they be in here like a squirrel, like in Ice Age, both trying to find that little acorn. And so, but when it's just me in the house, it's just like watching water boil.
Watching water boil could be fun if you did it right.
I disagree. I disagree, but I just miss your presence. Like This is the best and maybe the worst thing about the pandemic. I was already in love with your presence.
Yeah.
Your smell, your energy, in the room. But now that we spent 2 whole years together.
Child, I cannot even go to the bathroom without Janaea.
You got me feeling. Girl, you got me going crazy. Hey. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wow, baby.
You got me.
Because it was supposed to be for this morning, and you said it for tonight, and that's so funny to me.
Oh, my God. That was this morning.
My husband set an alarm this morning at 8:14 p.m. So guess what time it is?
You got me thinking. Just for one hit of you.
That's so funny because when y'all leave,
she be in here, got candles lit, burning incense, read a book, got special tea she done found and made. She done made a whole special sandwich. And when we get back, she is offended that we are back in these Negroes back already. So how long is it?
You guys haven't even been gone for 2 hours. Y'all went to Ross the other day. I was so happy. Because I just wanted. It was already like.
I'm gonna go back a question.
Fill in the blank.
Just read this question for me. Just read. I'm gonna hold it.
All right. Fill in the blank. I irritate you the most when
you don't miss me like I miss you.
I knew it was coming.
When you don't miss me like I miss you, that's irritating.
Oh my gosh.
Because you are the air I breathe.
Hey, Jess.
You are the air. You are the wind beneath my wings. You are the sun in my shine. You are the fluff in my fold. You are the zipper on my pants. I need you.
Golly.
Like you are.
Y'all.
You are.
It's the high expectations.
You are the
for
follicles in my scalp that I want back so bad.
They're not coming back.
They might.
They're not.
According to Janaea, the Lord can do all things. She said, I thought you were. I thought you prayed and had faith.
Ooh, Janaea, she will wear you out with your own stuff. She'll be like,
12-year-old.
I thought you said you prayed.
I thought you said we had to have faith of a grain of mustard seed.
Okay. I'm telling on you also. I always tell her I'm telling on you. No, but seriously, I feel like I know that my family loves me so much. And I love them too. I do. I love them also. How?
She don't.
Ever.
She don't love me.
Comma.
Don't let her lie to y'all.
Breaks are important.
Yeah.
In the podcast that we're about to start, there's going to be one episode where I talk about self-care. And that is going to be one of my favorite episodes.
Fine. I'll leave more.
You don't have to leave more. I can leave
You
more.
can.
It's just I never know where to go. that no one is at. Like, I don't
She wants to leave sometimes, and we want to go so bad. That's like, fine, come on.
And I can't.
Stop giving in.
I'm not by myself.
Stop giving in. And turn the tracker off when you go.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do that. Don't take that advice.
See, no, I'm taking it. He said I couldn't. I'm taking it.
I'm wrong.
Also, like even just I am cutting you guys off from grocery shopping.
You already did.
Yeah, that's over. That's done. You guys will never come with me to the grocery store again. And yeah, I'm fine with it. Just help me unload and you're fine. I'm fine. We're fine.
Be doing that.
Yeah.
Unload your own groceries.
Wow.
All right. So listen, we're gonna get out of here.
We are?
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes.
So we gotta figure out how to do this a little better.
What? All of our things, all of our channels.
There's so many. There's so much. There's so much going on. So when y'all drive, be careful when you change lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta be real careful because There are people in front of you, behind you, and to the side and side, right? But don't forget that you have a blind spot. There's a place when you change lanes, literally or even metaphorically, that you can't see.
And don't depend on your blind spotter.
The detector can malfunction. So when you're changing lanes, you have to know your surroundings. You have to know what's going on at all times. Because if you don't, because I don't know about you, but I have precious cargo in my car. The car of my life has very important people in it.
All that to say, this wasn't about cars. I don't want anybody to get confused with my husband talking in parables. He does it to me all the time.
If they read their Bible,
I have learned how to decode.
Y'all know what I was
said parables.
Y'all put a 4 in the chat if y'all know what I was talking about.
And put a 6 if you didn't. Or a 7.
7
is the number of completion. And y'all just tell me if it made sense.
Whatever. But no, seriously, like, because men are good at this, at changing lanes without telling nobody. And then boom, I'm gone. I'm in the fast lane and I'm punching it. But like, what you mean you cashed in your 401k and bought a water maker for a water store?
A water maker?
I don't even know what it's called. Like, how you make water? Like,
what?
A water purifier.
A water maker for our
what you
water
mean
store.
You cashed in all the and into the savings and now you own a laundromat?
Assets.
But don't change lanes without putting on your signal.
So here's my thing. Because he ain't gonna stop talking in parables. And I'm just gonna try and help y'all get
love me or hate me.
I love you. But
you don't love me. You don't even like being around me anymore.
Look at this. He's so mad that I like my self-time.
I like my self-time when myself is with yourself.
In the bathroom or scratching in the bed while I'm asleep? Which one?
Either way, you're there. So
see what I mean?
I'm fine with that.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
I was just going to tell the people that communication is required when making changes and adjustments. Hey, sis, Kara. I think the issue is that a lot of people, and I'm going to speak specifically to married couples right now.
Come on, married couples.
Because a lot of spouses, husbands and wives, love to turn the corner and or change the lane and or make adjustments, make changes, make decisions, statements prior to having communication about whatever they would like. Dang it. I was trying to go the whole episode without hitting this microphone.
I'm going to put a compilation together after about 10 more videos of just you
hitting the mic.
It's going to be... Anyway. I laughed my headphones off. Woo, that was funny. It's going to be so funny because you're going to...
Every time.
It's going to go viral. Maybe that'd be our viral video on TikTok. Like that girl.
Me.
Like that girl.
All right.
Have y'all seen that video of that lady?
Oh my gosh.
Hitting her leg, hitting her back, her hip. And everybody's remixing it.
Yo, I think I've said that to like 10 people by now. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Like I was saying,
go ahead, girl.
The biggest part and the biggest issue is the lack of communication. And we all know, we've talked, me and Vera have talked about this probably every single episode that we've been live, but it's so important to us that communication is key, right? Like so many people don't do the communicating part. And so it leaves the door open.
I believe the door open
for people to just assume or say, you know, oh, I thought you meant, or I thought it was like this, or I thought it was like that. And I hate that for people.
It's hard.
Mostly couples, because I feel like it's such an easy thing to do. Now, I say that with the most respect to relationships and marriages, because sometimes communicating in your relationship is not the easiest thing to do.
Amen.
And if that's the case, then please inquire or seek help in having the conversations with your spouse. Have the conversation with a mediator. Have a conversation with a trusted person.
Sure.
Who will come in and just make sure that the conversation doesn't escalate. Yeah. That doesn't mean that you seek approval from this person.
Listen.
So like when me and Viren do this, sometimes we've been mediators for people, and we ask the questions from a place of understanding and wanting to know, not because we're trying to see who's right or wrong. Yeah. Right? Like we already know, like we've already been told what was right or wrong
already,
right? So we know what that looks
Got
like.
it.
I don't care about that.
Sure.
I mean, I care to a certain degree. I want to go deeper and figure out what the root is in the situation. Let's have the conversation about why it got here, how it got here, and how can we shift it and change it from remaining here. But a lot of people don't. They're so afraid, and I get it. There's not a lot of trusted people in the world. So it makes it harder to say I have a trusted person that I can talk to, or I have someone who I know, who I can trust their opinion, their advice, their counsel in whatever we're walking through. Because at the end of the day, we all need to have somebody that we can trust to not go around and gossip about the trials, the troubles, the tribulations that we're going through. I know that, like I tell you guys this all the time, there are some people in my life who I trust with my life, and who I know I can call and they would be at my house in the length of time it took them to get from their house to my house, but without any questions.
Sure.
And
like I need you someone.
Yeah. And we've built that foundation, that relationship, based on history and time and trials that we've already all been through together.
So, but one thing that has that dynamic that you have with your friends, that's some lack in their marital relationships or dating relationships, is full transparency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I've been guilty of this myself, but it still doesn't make any sense why you would be in a love relationship and still not be fully transparent, to be vulnerable, but to take the time to explain. Don't assume that just because I say something to you in a familiar tone or way that you're automatically supposed to understand what I said.
Yes.
You may hear the words I said.
Yeah.
But I still have a responsibility to make sure that you know what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
And then take it back to third grade.
Yeah.
So, little Johnny, I just told you blah, blah, blah. Repeat back to me what you heard.
Sure. Or a mature adult would say, this is what I heard you say. Am I correct?
And then I can say, actually,
yeah.
Let me pick a different word. Let me rephrase it. Let me say it again.
Most of the time, the conversations are things that have built up and piled up, and no one has spoken on, no one has said anything.
For 12 months.
12 years. And
so we'll start a conversation about how I like my mashed potatoes. Ends up being how raggedy, it
goes from I don't really want lemon pepper chicken tonight to, and I also don't want you to.
And I don't appreciate that you always go out, blah, 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 to this, to that.
Yeah. The biggest part is I am big on this, like making sure that when you say you forgive someone for something,
big word,
that you actually have let it go.
Especially if you are a believer and you have read at least one scripture and have the nerve to say, I forgive you, and then remember it every time.
No. It's here's the thing, because I honestly don't feel like it's a bad thing that you remember, right? But to have yourself and someone else wrapped up in the bondage of you not being able to let something go says a lot about how you move through life.
It's a big deal.
Like, don't say I forgave you for that like a year ago, and then immediately bring it back up as soon as I tell you I forgot to pick up your dry cleaning. Then it turns into a whole nother conversation and situation. And that's the stuff that I'm trying to say. Like, don't put your marriage, don't put your spouse, don't put your fiance, don't put whoever you're dating, don't put your relationship in jeopardy of another wall being built or another brick being broken out of the wall simply because you haven't let it go.
Yeah.
That is a you issue, not a them issue.
It definitely is.
Right? If I say, babe, I apologize for making your spaghetti wrong every week for the last year. It's my fault and I apologize. And then you say, I forgive you. And then the next week, I'm like, well, we're gonna make chicken, or we're gonna do this, or we're gonna have that. And you're like, yeah, because
that raggedy
your
spaghetti.
raggedy spaghetti, I'm not having it. And dang, I thought you forgave me for that.
Yeah, what happened?
You forgave the moment it happened in, but the offense wasn't forgiven.
Don't hold your partner prisoner, because we learned at our first marriage retreat that issues need an expiration date, and it's healthy to set the boundary to say okay and respect it. Like, okay, I need some time. Give me a few weeks and check in with me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stonewall you and just because people will turn it all the way off because they upset.
But they turn everything off. I'm not talking to you.
And want to move out.
Yeah. We can't live together.
Sleep in different rooms.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
But we made an agreement early on. You're not sleeping on the couch, and neither am I. And if we are,
I'm coming too.
We're sleeping on this couch together.
Scoot over.
As uncomfortable.
Give me some blanket.
As it's going to be.
And you're going to hear me scratching my ankle on this couch. I'm coming too. Are you going to get a ride? Cool.
This is why we can't fight. Because
y'all gonna be there too. So real quick, you see at the bottom of the screen, people ask often, what church y'all go to? Who are these leaders you always shouting out? Well,
Pastor Bam,
Pastor Jamie, Pastor Will, Pastor Bernard.
Woo.
These are our senior leaders at Greater Faith Tucson. That's the website, JesusTucson.org. That's how they really felt about it.
Come on, radio.
But we have a marriage retreat coming up.
Yes, I'm so excited for the marriage
retreat.
retreat.
And the two shall become one marriage retreat. Listen, you're going to be at the J-Dub, right?
I hate that you did that.
J-Dub. That kind of made it sound cheap, huh?
Yeah.
The JW Marriott.
There it is. Boom. Let's say what it is.
Listen, that food they gave was just amazing. But the content, and for $250.
Yeah. For a weekend.
If people want to complain about their relationships and they want to talk about them and how much they need, but won't invest anything into it. You ain't bought one marriage book about boundaries or anger, but you want to be mad.
Ooh, that's such a good one.
You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about you ain't got no vision in your life, but can't even buy the purpose-driven life for your marriage. Listen, I feel like fussing because I get an extreme amount of text, DMs, emails about please pray for my marriage, please pray for my husband, please pray for my wife, and you won't make an investment in time or money in your relationship.
So, but here's the thing. I can pray for your marriage and your relationship and your spouse.
Hello.
But I am not in your marriage, your relationship, or your spouse. So it would behoove you to do it yourself.
Do somebody, and this is one way to do it.
Yeah.
And
do some work. Not that we're not going to pray for y'all. Because
I'm not.
We are. Okay. I will.
I have a very. I'm be because if I don't, if I say I'm gonna pray for you, I will. But if I don't say it, I'm not. Because I'm a believer that if you are of an age of accountability,
sure.
I'm not your God.
Well, my question is, what have you already done?
If you're not putting in work, faith, blood, sweat, tears in your own prayer closet, what are you expecting me to do for you? I'm not Jehovah. I didn't send my son to die for your sins.
By Aaron.
I didn't.
Like we didn't just have Easter.
I didn't do it. But see, Varen didn't do it. So I don't have a stronger connection to heaven.
Sure.
Please pray. No, you pray. I'll agree with you.
Yeah, I agree. Let's be in agreement.
But what y'all need to do is get ready for this marriage retreat.
Let me see, because you gonna do something crazy.
I got it right here. It's $250.
Why does it show all of your things?
I'm not gonna do that. I was just trying to read it because my eyes are bad. We'll share a little later, but July 7th, 8th, and 9th at the JW Marriott Star Pass Resort, Tucson, Arizona, hosted by Greater Faith Tucson. Yeah. And the two shall become one marriage retreat 2020. Apostles Jamie and Pamela Benjamin doing an amazing job. This is one of the reasons why we chose this church to be our church, is because of what they provide for our marriage.
Oh, that and our family.
Our family.
Just
like all those things.
Yeah.
If you need somewhere to connect.
Look. I swear, y'all, 15 whole minutes. Did y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard me scratching. I just want to know, because that is what is.
Y'all go to the retreat.
Yes, go to the retreat because we're going to be there.
Yeah.
And
Our
I would love to
there.
see y'all. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see
Blood
y'all.
Harmony will be there. You know why? Because we're one of the sponsors.
We're one of the sponsors. I'm excited.
We're going to have our couples bundle there that you can only get at the retreat.
At the retreat, yeah. Yes, because last year we sold them once we were done at the retreat, but this year it's not going to be like that. This year we're only selling it, and it's going to be a different bundle. So like all of our new stuff is going to be in this bundle, but you can only get it at the retreat.
Only.
It's
so
special.
Check it out. We're going to share the picture on our feeds and share it. If you register, let them know we sent you.
Yeah, tell them that. We were like, yo, we heard you guys on Chatting with the Chapples, and we want to.
That big hairy dude said, come through.
There's so many people that like big hairy dudes.
You should be lucky that this is on. I want to end this live.
Woo! Look, I was waiting for it to just come flying, and it didn't. All right, I have to do better next time, guys. I'm here for the surprise pop-ups from Varen.
I'm patient.
You are.
And I have restraint.
He will hold on.
I will smile.
Hold on.
Hey! All right. Why did I put a Baptist clap on it, though? So loud.
You put a Baptist everything on everything.
And you married me.
I did. So crazy.
I make you a Baptist.
Does not.
Anyway, so as y'all change lanes, metaphorically, physically, and philosophically, put your blinker on. Let your spouse, let your wife, let your husband, your brother, sister, auntie, mom, and them know. Children know we're about to make a shift into a lane. Whether it's fast or slow, or your shift may be to park on the shoulder because you're flat.
Right. Whatever it is, though, have the conversation.
Have the conversation.
That's what he means by put the blinker on. Put the blinker on equals have the conversation.
Talk about it. But don't be mannish. You know what that means?
I do.
Don't be all brazen and
rough around the edges.
I told you was gone.
Yeah.
Every time you open your...
I think the problem is that a lot of people are set in their tone with their spouses, and even changing that is hard for them, which I don't understand, because here's the thing. We have had previous relationships that have set the tone for how we want this one.
Absolutely.
So our conversation requires us to have a little grace, and a little more love.
No, grace is needed. Like,
concern.
Even if it's something that, that was real rough that she said that way. But guess what I can do? I can give you the grace, the moment, the mercy.
To just be like, she's super passionate about this. Whatever it is, she's super passionate.
You know what? She was up last night. Later, stomach was hurt. No, honestly, like, we're so quick to want to jump and fight.
Like, think about what that person may have been dealing with 24 hours prior to the conversation.
You never know.
And you know what? If I say I love you as my husband, then it should be an automatic, that's the grace that you're given. Like, it shouldn't be, nah, he didn't earn it today. Like, but neither did you. And the Lord's still over here letting you. That
ended up real fussy. But I think that's on purpose, because whoever's going to hear this next is going to need it.
They're going to need it.
So that's it.
They're going to need the fussing, because you know what? That's crazy. Don't do that. Don't treat your spouse like you treat the people at the store. And then treat them better too.
So, drive responsibly, friends.
Yeah. Put your blinker on. Don't drink and drive. I hope Teresa's watching.
What?
Oh my God. Teresa was there today.
They don't know the concept.
I know.
You just said don't drink and drive. I hope Teresa doesn't see this. That didn't sound good.
No, but I hope Teresa does see it.
Right, either way.
Because she's going to laugh.
Don't drink.
Don't drink and drive.
In your relationship. So,
or for real.
That's our church information.
Church info.
Shout
out. Okay.
If y'all need some music, some beats, the Mad Scientist beats on Instagram.
Check out Josh. Oh, Jessica says real quick. If you wouldn't want your spouse to treat you that way when you're upset or need them, don't treat them that way when they need you. Exactly. Like, you give the same thing that you would hope they would give. Right? Like, I give my love in hopes that you would return.
Amen.
Amen.
Well said, babe.
Well said, babe.
Don't forget to go to our website at blendedharmony.net so you can unash yourself. My name is Viren.
And I'm Zakia.
We're the Chapples. We're going to bed.
Yay!
Good night.
Good night.
That's it.
No, seriously, I gotta tell you guys something now. Viren's going to bed. Hopefully he scratches before I get there, but I hope that you guys tune into our YouTube channel. Because soon the lives
all of this is
are gonna be gone, and then it's just gonna be vlog podcast.
Come on over. So,
and y'all can check out the episodes there and laugh and enjoy, and it'll be once a week instead of twice a week, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because what?
Not doing all that.
No one.
All right, we gotta go.
Love you guys. Bye.